I have there's two stages of match. We're doing the I'm going to do it after I beat the game. Videos I tell you welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 3. I'm gonna start events of the plot now, so if you're following me, this is a walkthrough. Don't advance the plot. Beyond that, where I am at the moment. I got Council 85 with file purification. His unique technique. It's very powerful. And I've never used it. It's a counterattack? Are you sure about that? Well, I'll be testing it out pretty soon here. Anyway. So then. I don't know what's actually going on, but if it isn't, there'll be one later on that I know of. So, I'll probably stop by that to get it here. I'm never going to know what to use. That's, it might have been for post-game, but the post-game doesn't exist in the version I'm playing. So, I'll pick it up anyway, but. We need to head to the master room. Here in Suka City. Alright, Josh will stay safe. Nice thing about having the saves on something that would be that's not a cartridge, since this is a game that was a disc, is that the data is saved elsewhere. Oh, and here. This is a game master presenting Digimon somewhere. Maybe there's some clue. Let's go in further. What? Why is Oinkmon in the Suka server? Yeah, why is there Oinkmon in the Suka server? Okay, let's go on ahead. Probably not important. It's actually very important. Where's this beyond here? But I don't know how to get this to work. But game has the Digimon from here. There's more than one Digimon? Why is Digimon here? Can it be? Well, I gotta follow it. And we're in trouble. We are in deep trouble. As soon as you advance the plot past this point, if you wanted to take part in, if you want to do a certain side quest, or actually get more cards that cannot be obtained from Cardmon, you can't now. Everyone's Oinkmon. I do mean everyone. Everyone. Why? I assume Digimon has something to do with it. And this music is basically just saying, you've got a job to do, go do it. I think the fastest way actually to go through West Sector. We need to get back to Almshouse City. We're at the end game right now. Maybe I'm gonna run double check real quick here. Give me a second. Right, Almshouse City. Just double checking. I was pretty sure that's where we were going. Right, so after everyone turns back to humans, don't go to Asuka's master room, or you'll pay a point to return. If you do drop a save and don't have all the dark partner Digimon, or all the cards, you're playing all the cards, and I'm thinking about trying to get all the cards, which I probably won't. We'll see. You can't do it anymore because you have no longer have access to all the cards in the game. Because some cards only take the blue packs you get from some of the people who are on Smile right now. There's your device. There's no going back. Even the DRI agents are on Smile. One person is it, but we'll find out who that is eventually. Probably when we get to Alberta City. No, my luck. There are also games that make good animes. This is not one of them. I'm not saying that Digimon's a bad anime. I'm just saying that this game is based on anime. Doesn't even follow the anime's general plot. It's a whole new plot. Because in the anime, you would have some explaining to do. Especially if you don't own the franchise in the first place. I forget what they're doing. Yes, the Digimon World games are non-canon with the anime. In fact, they're all non-canon unto each other. That seems Digimon Worlds 1, 2, and 3 all can stand apart from the others and still understand what's going on because it's very... They don't have anything to do with the other games. At all. You know you have a good franchise when your games stand alone. Kingdom Hearts is not one of these series that can stand alone. I mean, you play the first one, I understand just fine, but if you play any other ones, there will be some things that don't make any sense to you. Or won't make sense to the first game either. Depends on how you view it. Okay. Hopefully take the north. It is the north band and west. Should be right here. This one should be on top of the server. I'll meet you on the other side of this hole. They made it through the hole. Still Zoo server though, but I'm right by the jungle shrine, so I'm just gonna go through there and end up in Albatross's server. Because I don't want to go back to the hole again. Turns out that purification is a counter. So you should only use it if you're about to get attacked. And because how this game is, that's a lot of MPing if you get 2 turns in a row. Pure support game online. Completely support. Like I said, never use Kiyomon long. I never use Kiyomon long term. I never have to. I always have something so much. I always have something stronger. He's gonna be able to Maniac Pack anyway. For the start, I mean. So if you want to play the game with a certain Digimon, just pick one and stick with it. You could theoretically beat it with just one, but you would do all the grinding that I do. You need to 99 with the bottom boss, and even then you might not last very long. If I recall, the final boss, if memory serves, can do about 6,000 points of damage. If your defense stat isn't maxed out, which is weird because something is up with that. I don't understand how you do 6,000. You didn't do that much damage to me, ever. My defense was laughably low. To level 999. I don't know how I calculated that. Maybe it was just a lucky hit. That's probably what it was. Now that I think about it. Orange is weird. I'm trying to advance the plot game. Stop slowing me down. Or make it harder on yourself when I finish you. You have to get to the next LP, which is going to be much shorter than this one. I promise. When the and breaks will not be, then I probably won't take a break in that game entirely. Maybe I will. I'll think about it. I can't get burned out of the game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I forget if it was on the list or not. Probably was knowing me. Wish the subject change. As I've said before. Any lists I've made are subject to change at any time. Alright, off to Amaterasu. Not gonna make this now. Who do I want to max out first? Well, Galmon's already in the front. I'll go max him out and then I'll move on to. Guess the Rafimon will be next. Doesn't matter. I get all of that. Before I take my boss, I'm gonna see if I can get all of 99. I got the XP boost, so it shouldn't take long at all. We'll be on the server anyway. They had all the weapons equipped, so. All it's supposed to be is upgrade the armor, but I don't think I need to do that. Let's jump to Galmon's. Yes, I can. I choose because Galmon doesn't have any hands. He has a shield for his left hand and a spear. What's this called? For his right hand. That's what he has. Does not have any hands. Which is why I still question Snapping Claw. I question it and I choose to question it until some prove that he has hands. So I don't think he does. If he does, these graphics do not help matters because I don't see any hands on him. Or did watch the anime, I just don't remember anything about it. Except for stuff that was either super important or just made a whole lot of didn't make like sense. It's a common problem with anime these days. Sometimes it just don't make sense. It says some people choose to ignore it. I choose to note it and write it down. I have a notebook full of stuff inconsistent in anime. The continuity errors are stuff that's definitely not true. The anime tries to make you think it's true, but it's not true. Digimon around the end has always been kind of cheesy now that I think about it. Don't believe me? Watch the end of season 2. And tell me how much sense that makes. I still don't know how that worked. Still is lost. I'm still lost. I don't know how it happened. Alright, now we're on to the city. We're on to the server, and we head out to the city. It's a bit of a walk from here, though. Alright, like I said, if it required a human to do it, you can't do it anymore. So I just stay safe when I did. When I just stay safe, I got to switch on. I have to switch to the slot. I don't have the hotkey to switch to the slot though. If I do, I don't remember what it was. I know it was my save key, my load key. That's about all I really know. It's not shift, whatever, and then whatever to load. It's F1 save F2 load. I have that written down in front of you right now, so I don't forget. And all of the hotkeys for not GBA or ZSNES in front of me, so I know exactly what each key does. I had to remember all the keystrokes. Both videos up to I've already been up today. It's 8:30 to 7 in the morning. I've got lots of time. This will conclude before Evangelist. Evangelist is very long. I promise you that. Evangelist got 4 routes, and then also I would throw it have his tail on the end of those, which you should know takes place after Evangelist can finish up. So if I say something that seems like it's a continuity error, that's because I record stuff. I didn't actually stop. It looks like a break, but I didn't. Well, that's good that did. I'll just store an XOP when this is done, and then I'll upload Evangel alongside that. Because Evangel is a long game. And not just because it's a visual novel. I wouldn't call it a day, it's more a visual novel. I did just use a novel that messed with your head, but that's the whole other discussion for the time. The other time being about a week ago when my friend played it for the first time as I watched him. We were doing face cam and it was extremely pleasing to see his reaction. Why are you unaffected? Hey, Kyle? Are you immune to Oikmon or something? Nintendo, think Kevin's alright. Don't look at her. Just go forward. Kyle, what happened? Why are they trying to no Oikmon? Spinmon, they did this. Oh, so you hear a plot. Got it. What did you say? A lot of Vemon came out of Amstrom's administration center. Then they launched beams and turned it into Oikmon. That was fast. But wait, Vemon doesn't have that kind of power. Have you been reprogrammed? I don't know. But I hid it with the others in the basement. Which basement? But I was the only one who wasn't changed. Which basement? These are all turned into Oikmon. Then everyone else? Yeah, Teddy's and others are Oikmon now. What is going on? And where did the Vemon go? They went straight to the master room. There's some secret in the master room. No, really? Well, let's go. Kyle, you go hide where it's somewhere safe. What? Nintendo? I know we're looking to fight against them in this world. Don't worry, just leave it to me. Alright, I'll believe you, Nintendo. But I'll kick you back if you lose. Alright, then I'm off. You get off Nintendo. But Aoi isn't defeated yet. I wonder what's happening in the real world. Congratulations! You have 4 cents. So here's the real world. That makes sense, I guess. If I had anything to go by. Makes total sense. Remember, Vemon drop power from other Digimon. And if you turn people in Digimon, that does not bode well. I'm definitely going to heal. No, drop a hard save. Already drop a hard save. Not yet. Not now. Not ever again. Well, I will, probably will, but I had to load. I had to load before for post game. I'm going to change those slots to start dropping save so escape. Saving slot start saving slot 2 of 5. So I've got just saving slot 2. Then I've still set slot 0 or 1, probably 1 normally. So that's probably. Give that to drop save. I'll have to go back to my last hard save, which was a while ago. Teddy? What? These are Nick and Keith as well. I'm not reading that. Teddy, I have no idea what you're saying. Just wait here with you and the others. I'll do something about this. Okay, I'm gonna go. Just wait here. Huh? There's no one here. What? I am Lord Megadeath, the destroyer of both the real world and the digital world. I feel like I am having cut out. As a being who shall be God the new world after all is destroyed. Now come to me, the strongest tamer. I wait for your arrival at the military satellite gunslinger. Oh, no, it's still there. Never mind, I thought I was gonna move it. It isn't. What? Gunslinger? Yes, I will show you the amazing glorious figure floating in space. That's some weapon. Wait. If he has access to that weapon and he can control it, that's bad. My real goal was to obtain Gunslinger. The Juggernaut was only a decoy. It was operating Sigma entering its final stages. Final stages? What are they doing? We will launch the digitized wave from the range rock cannon on Gunslinger and turn all life forms on. That. Okay. Which would accomplish what exactly? What? I will let you do that to do that. Then come Gunslinger and defeat me. There's nothing to fear. Go to the warp gate and I will be a Gunslinger. And let's have our final battle. Put the fate of all mankind on the balance. I don't see the point of anyone like mine. That does not seem to accomplish anything. Alright, well, here I come. I'm ready to defeat you. I mean, we need to conquer, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Last chance to go back and heal if you need to. I don't see you need to. I just healed up and I've got a good chunk of life discs to go. Welcome to Spy Satellite Gunslinger. I think the blue ones go back. The red ones are only for arrival, which causes some problems, I guess. Oh, it's probably doing supercharges as well, so it's all just a matter of getting through what they put in front of us. I do like the walkthrough that I saw where everything he fought, he went first and one-shot everything in his way. Everything. Except for the final boss in the area. But all the random encounters, he just one-shot everything. Yeah, we had no trouble whatsoever. But he grinded a whole lot more than I did. The idea of West Sector, he had 2 Digimon in the 50s. His first time West Sector. I was somewhere in the 20s, I think. I know how long he grinded for, and I don't need to grind that much to beat this game. They'll grind you so you can't exactly go back. This panel's alive. This should get rid of the block. Yeah, it did. Did the block go away now? Did the blue one? All the way back to the beginning of the room. The block is moved, it's gone. Now you go to this block. Build the game to the network yet? Okay, now we've got a split path. Is it this one? Yes, this one? No. What do we go back to the green ones? I forget. Keep pushing. We can go back. How about that? Is this one? I'll go with yes. Or as lost as you feel. Oh, there's Inframon. Hello. So yeah, it'd be Ghoulmon that appears in the dark dungeon because he's got to appear up here. In the satellite. That's owned by the government. that's supposed to be unhackable. I don't see a problem with that. The game, if it made sense, it would be a very good game. It's already I suit my own. I'm going on for a good half hour. So next time, about to say Digimon World 3. I'll figure out where I'm supposed to go and probably still not go the right way. See you then.